Hey, everybody out there, welcome back to another installment of the NBA Legends in the Modern Era Ultimate Season Showdown. And we are coming at you tonight with a game with the Las Vegas Showtime led by none other than 1987 Magic Johnson, who has this team right now, as you can see on the left hand side of your screen, at a rousing record tied with Team Diesel led by 2001 Shaquille O'Neal at 20-4 in the Western Conference playoff picture here in December. They have won 8 games in a row. Their last 9-1, they're 9-1 their last 10 games. They have yet to even lose a game on the way. They're the NBA's best road team, it would appear, because they've won all 10 of their road games. It's interesting, you know. I guess they're 10-4 at home, but they're 10-0 away from home. I guess that Vegas lifestyle affects the home team a lot more than it does the away team. There's a lot of things to do in Vegas to keep you distracted from doing basketball. But be that as it may, tonight's game will be against the Denver Nuggets, and with that record now being tied with Team Diesel, they have a chance now to take a one-game lead against Team Diesel for the number one record in the NBA. Keep in mind, Team Diesel's playing after this, so they'll have a chance to tie it. So right now, as we're seeing in the Western Conference, the 1 and 2 seed are pretty much being divvied up between Shaquille O'Neal and Magic Johnson, while the other seeds underneath them with Team Dr. J, Team Dream, the Mambas led by Kobe Bryant, and of course the Warriors, the Clippers, and the Thunder down there are all fighting to get their situation set up before we get out of December. Because as we know, in December, this is the month, as I've been saying, December has always been the month where teams separate themselves. Nothing is locked in, but in terms of setting yourself up to see where you're going to be battling at. You know what I mean? Usually everybody starts. It's like you start. It's like think of it as like when the season starts. Like you ever remember, when you play pool and you break the pool balls on the break. Everybody starts out the same. Then the pool balls break, and then from that point on, you're at where you're at on the position on the pool table. You know what I mean? Once you get past that situation, you're pretty much locked in. I mean, it's gonna be hard to go after December when you're 8, 9, 10 games down from the eighth position to get to the number one seed. It just doesn't happen. It's never happened. The number, not only does the number one seed have to tank, the number two seed has to tank, the number three has to tank, and so on. Like there's a reason why the number one seed's number one seed. They don't have 8 game losing streaks. That's you'll never catch them. So, with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and get into this game with the Denver Nuggets. It should be pretty good. It's Jokic and Magic Johnson. I think this is going to be pretty good because you got two of the best ever big men at controlling the flow of the game that we have seen. I think Magic's the greatest of all time at that. I think Jokic is challenging Magic in this particular era. But with that being said, guys, let's get into it. I hope you guys enjoy. Can Showtime go ahead and get this win at home, where they haven't been? Like we said, they're 10-4 at home. They're not good. They're a great road team, but they're not a good home team. We'll see what happens tonight, guys. Can they get the number one seed tonight in the Western Conference? Coming up here next.
Welcome, everyone, to our 2K Sports broadcast. Tonight's game also serving as part of the NBA Cup. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, on the sidelines as well. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You take a look at Las Vegas. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And checking out Denver, just way behind.
And for Las Vegas, they've been taking no prisoners here in the early part of the season. It's been a very fast start and a lot of focus for this group.
Yeah, coming into the year, they were certainly one of the favorites, if not the favorite, and they have not disappointed.
Now the starting group for the Denver Nuggets. Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. Here we go. Jamal Murray is out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Watson in at the small forward. And for Las Vegas, DeRozan out there with Trey Murphy. Then it's Magic Johnson. Then it's Derek Lively. And it's Edgecombe in at the two-guard spot. On paper, this game looks one-sided, GA, but you never know in the NBA, do you? As they say, anything can happen.
Yeah, I mean, just so much talent in the league. If one or two guys get hot, this could end up being an upset. The difference between good teams and bad is razor thin.
Jokic on the follow.
Oh, you got to put a body on Jokic or he'll torch you on the offensive glass.
Johnson surveying the floor. Lively sends a screen for Johnson. DeRozan for three. They get it back. Back to Johnson. Second chance shot. Pass to Edgecombe. That one falls. Coming off the Johnson feet.
And when Edgecombe is this set up, he usually is good to go. He'd rather shoot off the catch.
Murray kicks to Watson. Now Jokic shoots over Lively. And the rejection by Lively.
That's a tough start for them offensively. Now just 1 for 5 from the field. They've got to find their groove.
Magic with the great bounce pass. Earning Edgecombe.
In the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Now here's Watson. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
And you gotta love a skilled dunker like Gordon, charging in and sailing right over the defense.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Driving in. Johnson draws the double. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And a chance here to check out some stats for Jokic.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Willie Green and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He told me there's no real way to stop Nicola Jokic. He can score on anyone, and when you try to double him, he dissects you with his passing, which is arguably his most dangerous trait. So to continue, you can pick your poison with Joker, but either way, you are getting poisoned. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Now, here's Watson, following the miss by DeRozan. Jokic finds Watson. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
I mean, shades of Vlade Divac there. Jokic is one of the best passing bigs playing in the game today.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. DeRozan on the wing. 5 on the clock. The turnaround J. It's hauled in by Watson. And it's Watson with the ball for Denver. Into his mid-30s, the veteran DeMar DeRozan holding up well, Greg.
And such a consistent presence for his team. DeMar plays at his own speed, and he has mastered the art of the mid-range.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Johnson dishes to DeRozan. Now Edgecombe. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Johnson, good on the 13-footer.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
Well, the key is to take what the defense allows. That is smart basketball.
Now, here's Watson. Last game he had 10 points. Trying to find Murray, and he gets it to him. The layup missed.
He was bothered just enough to miss that shot. That's good work by the defense.
And it's blocked. Pass to Watson. DeRozan against Murray. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. A fantastic stretch this group has strung together. 8 wins and counting.
And we're seeing just how good this team is when they're firing on all cylinders. The way they're rolling right now, this winning streak could go on for a while.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. quickly check in on the season's top rookie rebounders so far. Number 5 is VJ Edgecombe.
And, you know, rebounding was a skill that I thought would translate to the NBA for him. We knew he could board with the best of them, and he has not disappointed.
Watson with it from 13, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Trey Murphy.
Clearly a foul.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And although it's still early in the season, Greg, what kinds of storylines have caught your attention so far?
How the All-Star voting is shaping up. All-Star appearances are mentioned on a player's resume, especially when they retire. So these guys want to be one as many times as possible.
And he sinks the second. Las Vegas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Outside DeRozan. To the right side. Here's Edgecombe. Lively. And finished off by Lively.
That's what he gives you. A big time.
Now that switch out there with Edgecombe by Jokic, that pulled him away from the offensive glass. That allowed Lively to get that offensive rebound.
Defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
Denver with the ball. After the basket by Las Vegas. Jokic passes to Watson. Murray with the bounce pass. Jokic kicks to Murray. And the 3 off target.
Well, he is fighting through it right now, still looking to get his first make of the quarter, but it's been an ugly start.
And the shot is good from Johnson. Johnson's got his second bucket.
Hello, Spencer. I see you, brother. I don't talk very much with my basketball things. I got to concentrate.
Advantage.
But I see you, man.
Really match up with all 5 positions.
Now here's Hardaway.
Make sure you read the description area
on the board.
On the video.
Shoots the 3. It's good from long range.
So you know what's going on with the season.
To get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Las Vegas, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Right side, DeRozan. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. Lively sets a screen for DeRozan. Over Jokic. DeRozan's shot is off.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
Pass to Jokic. Hardaway from outside. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Lively's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Drops in the layup for 2. And Las Vegas leads by 2.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Jokic, no good.
Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there is enough game left to make corrections.
Pass to Edgecombe. Inside, here's DeRozan. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Hardaway with him, and it's Johnson picking him up. Now here's Hardaway. Here's Jokic. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2 for 6 start.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Las Vegas will go for a different look here. Bobo's checked in. Thompson comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Washington's checked in for Trey Murphy. And Ivy's subbed in for Edgecombe. Denver also making some changes. Cameron Johnson's checked in for Peyton Watson. Christian Brown comes in for Hardaway. And Delano Banton's subbed in for Jamal Murray.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
And here's Jokic in the game against Orlando. Very impressive. Here's Gordon. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Gordon's got it all tied up now for the Nuggets. Down low, Thompson. Johnson with the rebound.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Here's Brown. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Shots good by Banton.
And the basketball IQ of Jokic is off the charts. Terrific kick-out pass to the shooter there.
Now, here's Ivy. Thompson outside. On the wing, Johnson. Thompson dishes to Johnson. They double-team Johnson. Here's Ivy. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Johnson's got his 5th assist in this one. To the paint. Gordon finds Jokic. He can't get that one. Good D by Thompson. To the inside. And Thompson slams it home.
And his athleticism really
Showtime!
off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punch it home like that.
And so here's Denver, trailing by 2. Manton, the pass to Johnson. Here's Jokic. And he uses the glass on the layup. Jokic has got 6 points.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Johnson kicks to Ivy. Gordon against Washington. A 3-ball. Kicks it out to Johnson. Here he goes. Back to Thompson. Moves back up. Johnson with the block. And they'll keep possession. It's good. Mo's got his 2nd basket.
And they've repeatedly broke inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Gordon up on top. Pass to Brown. Back to Gordon. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Asar Thompson.
Well, Aaron Gordon affects every aspect of the game. Plus, he infuses athleticism and versatility into your lineup. Such a valuable piece of this team.
Free throw good. Gordon. A different look for Denver. Zeke Naji comes in for Jokic. And it's Jamal Murray in for Delano Banton. And Gordon drops them both. Las Vegas has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Now, here's Thompson. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. To the middle. That's tipped.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Johnson, good.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Johnson against Murray. Ivy on the wing. Driving to the basket. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And one of the best guard finishers. Ivy relentless when attacking the rim.
Las Vegas shooting their first free throw of the game. Delano Banton's checked in for the Nuggets. And the free throw, no good.
And you have to appreciate the all-out effort Jay Navi gives you on the court. He works so hard to find ways to get involved and prove he belongs here.
The Nuggets have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
Shooting for the Nuggets, Christian Braun, taking 2 shots.
shooting 2.
And that one misses. Good on the second free throw. Here's Johnson. Really played well against Phoenix in his last outing. Thompson sets the pick for Ivy. And they get it back. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Aaron Gordon making things happen for the Denver Nuggets. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nuggets.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Well, from the start, they've been making quality passes offensively, and that is reflected in their assist numbers.
Fears is out there with Ivy. Then it's Yves Missi. Then there's Washington. And it's Thompson in at the 4 spot. And for the Nuggets, we've got Murray. Christian Brown is out there with Johnson. It's Najee in at the center position. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's the way you play defense. Anticipating. The hop step, beat him to the spot, and able to get the call.
So it's Las Vegas now, trailing by 2 and going against Denver, their first meeting of the season. Here's Ivy going inside. Murray, the pass to Brown. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Brown's got the lead up to 4 now for Denver.
Well, to stop him, you have to get better rim protection than that.
And never Greg an all-star, but he is a star. Jamal Murray can flat out play.
And he's had his hurdles to overcome with injury over the years, but he's never one to shrink from a challenge. And he remains a prolific shot creator.
And it's Denver scoring again.
And as you can see, that shot is well within his wheelhouse.
Here's Fear. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray. The Nuggets leading by 4. And Thompson sends it back.
He has the potential to be an elite NBA defender for a long time. Thompson can guard anybody.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Nuggets. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
And if you want to see how well coached a team is, just look at their efficiency on offense. That's a testament to great coaching.
And Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more of the court that has to be covered and the style, you have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor.
Denver with the ball. After Las Vegas picked up 3 with their last shot. They set the pick. Here's Johnson. A rebound by Washington.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Pass to Johnson. It's tipped. Now, here's Ivy. He's guarded closer. They grab their own miss, so they take the lead. And Las Vegas leads by 1. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Las Vegas.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooter.
And another area of success for them has been the fast break. They have repeatedly gotten out in transition and found easy shots.
Here's Spears. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. A shot by Messi, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Murray. Here's Banton. And the shot goes in. Banton's got 5. Now, guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
Now, Fears. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Messi with the ball. A nice shot by Fears. Fears has got 5 points now in the quarter.
They've been outstanding from beyond the arc this quarter. Their percentage has been climbing steadily.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. So for Las Vegas, Elbows checked in, and Trey Murphy subbed in for Washington. Denver also making some changes. Jokic, he's checked in for Najee. Gordon comes in for Christian Brown. Hardaway is subbed in for Delano Banton. Now, here's Jokic. 6 points for him. Lock at 6. Jokic fighting through contact.
He's so skilled on the interior. Jokic plays with so much force and leverage down low.
Here's Spears. Rebound by the Nuggets. Murray's got his 4th rebound in this one. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Nicola Jokic is a family man through and through. He said, quote, basketball is not the main thing in my life. It probably never will be. And to be honest, I like it because I have something more at home. Something that's more important than basketball. Guys?
Some good perspective. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. And the Nuggets making a change here. Watson's checked in. Outside Hardaway. And they'll get another chance.
And not easy defending Jokic. His height. Puts the defense in a tight spot, and they just slipped up there.
The Nuggets have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws, 81% as a team.
Greg, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nicola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
Just 5 to shoot. Las Vegas needs to get off a shot, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Well, you can't let that happen. That seems like a mental mistake.
For Denver, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. For 3, Murray. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
The coaching staff had them prepared with a great game plan, and they went out and executed it.
Inside. A slam by Jokic.
Capable of being a very potent scorer. Jokic. certainly has looked focused so far in this one.
And Billy Green wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Johnson, he's checked in for fear. Johnson, double team. Shoots from the corner. Connects. The jumper drops.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Pass to Jokic. Over Messi. Jokic, no good. Las Vegas has gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. It's stolen by Watson. Wide open look here for Murray. Off target from outside. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Las Vegas. Trailing by 2. A putback. Here's Messi. And Messi throws it down.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, in a game this close, that is a huge play.
Now here's Murray. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Magic in Orlando.
At the arc, Murray is all business, knocking down a confident shot.
Johnson with it. He's covered by Murray. No one near Edgecombe as he lets it fly. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. Johnson's got his 8th assist in the game. On the wing, Murray. He's guarded by Johnson. Johnson with the block.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
So, Tim, and I can see it in my mind's eye, you won that three-point contest back in '96. What's the key to success in that event in particular?
Oh, yeah, what a great night. And I think, Kevin, there's a few things. First, I just think you've got to have a short, compact release, because then you're not going to rush at the end to make sure you get all 25 balls up. But I also think part of it, for me, I got to shoot first after the warm-up introductions because I was still loose. I didn't have to sit there for 20 or 30 minutes during commercial breaks. I think that helped me win the title that night.
A little strategy. Here's Mobo. He's got 6. Back to Messi. Just 5 on the clock. Edgecombe, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Jokic. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Johnson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Second team foul.
For Las Vegas, they've shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. The league's long-distance bombers are setting their sights on the three-point contest this season. Here are some of the early favorites to make up the field.
And I love the way the voting is shaping up, Kevin. We'll have an excellent contest if these are the shooters who are firing away on All-Star Weekend.
The 3rd spot in the voting belongs to him. There are very few players with his ability from long range, and it looks like he'll be rewarded with a spot in the three-point contest.
And I'm sure there'll be some changes in the rankings still to come, but you're right. I'd be surprised if there's anyone who wouldn't cast a vote his way.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
Man, you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score.
And who doesn't like to see an exciting rookie making plays for his team? Edgecombe knows he needs to be a guy who facilitates for their offense.
Pass to Gordon. Loose. It's stolen by DeRozan. Here's Johnson. Ooh, Magic Johnson, unstoppable in transition.
And the active hands of DeRozan. Nice work reading the opposition and finding a way to get the steal. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. See
some urgency from him there. Sure.
Perfect bounce pass leading to the basket. That's just great teamwork.
What a pass by Magic. Saw his man up the court.
The Nuggets trail by 5. Outside Hardaway. Driving the lane. Gordon with no one around. Tries again. And Jokic lays it up and in. Jokic has got 10 points in the quarter.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Edgecombe off target with his 3.
Well, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Pass to Gordon. Hardaway for 3. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against one mate. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. .106 left here in the second. It's Jokic top of the key. Pass to Brown. Back to Jokic. Shoots over Lively. Brown wide open. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Now here in the second quarter, he's getting to the line. I like the aggressiveness.
41 seconds left in the first half. And here's Jokic. He's got 16. Hardaway with a wide open look. Offline with his 3.
Well, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
Oh, Jokic powering inside.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
Lively a screen on Hardaway. Right side, DeRozan. Over Gordon. And DeRozan at the basket on the assist by Johnson. DeRozan's got the lead up to 5 now for Las Vegas. And so it's Trey Murphy making highlights for Las Vegas. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back right after this.
Howdy, folks. I know you've all been clamoring to find out how the Rookie of the Year race is looking, and we are not letting you down.
We know the draft's an inexact science, even with all that prep that goes into it. So congrats to the teams that chose these 5 rookies.
Turning back now to that game we've been watching. A positive first half for Vegas.
This is where your ball movement really helps you. Against this defense, you cannot afford to just be stagnant.
Kenny, that's a good game plan.
That's it, Shaq? That's your full analysis?
Okay, good game plan, Kenneth.
Okay, then. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game.
Magic with 10 assists already.
Second half.
Jokic with 18 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. So Jokic carrying the offensive load a little bit more tonight. Magic doing what he always does. Get his teammates involved. What else is there?
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
And you are going to see this defense now switch things up against him, but he has the skill set to counter that.
Trey Murphy is out there at DeRozan. Then there's Edgecombe. Then it's Magic Johnson. And it's Lively in at the 5 down low. And that's the group for Willie Green as we begin the second half. Here's Murray after Las Vegas picked up 3 with their last shot. Pass to Jokic. And here is Murray. Lets it go with the 3. And DeMar DeRozan pulls it down.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Lively, that's good.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pass to Watson. Now Jokic, Lively defending. Watson kicks to Murray. In the corner, it's Gordon. 5 to shoot. And taken away by Johnson. Now Las Vegas moving it up. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
I like the way they've established their offense to start the half. 3 straight makes.
And you think of the different styles of play. Tim, is there one that you prefer watching?
I personally like variety, Kevin. I like certainly three-point shooting. That's how I made my living. But I also want to see post play. And I want to see teams that also can beat you with isolation sets as well. I think those are the toughest teams to defend. They can hit you from any area.
They sure can. That's good from DeMar DeRozan.
And I like the aggressiveness of DeMar DeRozan's game. He's constantly testing the defense, looking for any weakness he can exploit to get a bucket.
Pass to Jokic. They need this. A big man Jokic.
Oh, what a move by Jokic.
Man, boy, he's really...
That was sweet. I got to see that again, man. That was sweet. That was sweet. You got to respect that, man. That was nice. Hit him with the little out. And oh, man, look at that little crossover move he put on him first. A little double move on him. Let's slow it down. Bam, 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 behind the back. Drop step. Double clutch. Ugh, that was nasty.
In a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Here's Lively. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. DeRozan.
Nice.
Good.
Mid-screen. Let me go ahead and show this play now. Little intricate offense here. Little mid-screen here. Magic Johnson flashing through the lane. You got to stay with him because he's got that big size advantage. And that creates an open lane. That's this gap, this open area right here. Here comes DeRozan. He's going to feel right into it. See, they're collapsing on Magic Johnson because they don't want to get that matchup for the quick hitter. So they're collapsing on Magic. That frees up DeRozan to come here on the off the weak side, come strong side. Quick catch and shoot. Now you got to go quick now. You got to go quick. But DeRozan's such a great mid-range shooter. That's an easy shot for him. Bam. Good play right there by Team Showtime.
Seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now here's Watson, trailing by 13. Pass to Gordon. Plays it up and banks it in. Gordon's got 10 points.
And there's just so much athleticism to Gordon's game. Good luck trying to contain him inside.
Here's Johnson. Outside DeRozan. Over Gordon. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Johnson. 13 points for DeMar DeRozan. So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. These players have excelled at setting up their teammates this month. The 2K leaderboard shows us the recent assist
Magic, Isaiah, and Bird.
An uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists. And, of course, Jokic, 2 behind him. He really does a great job leading his team. Such an unselfish player.
If you look at the work of these 2 players over that period, you might have to say we're looking at the 2 best passers in the NBA.
Now, here's Watson. He has 6. And the call will be against Derek Lively. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Jokic passes to Gordon. Shot clock at 5. Hardaway for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Hardaway has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Third quarter off to a great start offensively. That's 3 of their first 4 they've made.
Here's Johnson. Johnson finishes inside with ease.
And they have come out of halftime in fuego.
Outside Hardaway. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
The edge on the glass is
Deliver the hammer!
What a finish!
And that's the athleticism. When DeRozan takes off like that, he is looking to ring the bell.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Now here's Murray. Running around 26.5 points a game, rarely has an off night. And he gets it to go. 22 points for Jokic.
Nice quick hitter.
Certainly not the reason they're down.
Let me show that again. I mean, that was nice. I like showing smart little quick play because these are the ones that kill you throughout the course of the game. It's nothing really great, but it's just the type of stuff. Murray comes down, sets it up. It's kind of like what we did with it's the same play that Showtime ran with DeRozan. Well, not the same play, but the same philosophy. Showtime did earlier with DeRozan, but they're just doing it from a 5-out set. So you're going to see Murray comes down, drops the ball. He's going to make a little quick UCLA cut inside. Jokic's going to come down. Bam. Quick. Now, it's the same thing. Got to go quick because no defense is going to recover. It's the same philosophy, just done from a different formation. Then you got Big Jokic in there with a nice left-hand finish. Beautiful.
If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. A 12-point game. To the inside. Out to Hardaway. Murray surveying the D. Here's the 3. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. We know about the length and the athleticism, Tim, of Lively. But what do you like about his skill and maybe the way he sees the game?
Yeah, this league has seen a lot of guys with that type of length and athletic ability. But what sets him apart, he's got great instincts for where to get open, instincts, how to rebound, where the ball is coming off. And then also, I just think his conditioning level is very high.
Here's Jokic after Magic Johnson's bucket. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Now we get a chance to check out Nicola Jokic. Just an incredible month of basketball. 4th in assists, and he's an elite glass eater, a factor inside among the top 10 in rebounds per game.
All right.
And back to your point,
Magic Johnson playing center now.
He's just a tireless worker. Plays that hard-nosed, on-ball defense. Most guys just can't disengage from it. Veers, he's checked in for Derek Lively. No good on the wing 3. The Nuggets trail by 14. Watson kicks to Jokic. Now here's Murray. Jokic finds Watson. Now Jokic shoots over Johnson. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Murray. Murray's got 5 assists in the game. Jokic with the steal. Lob pass to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
And they recover it. Pass to Fear. Now here's Johnson. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Here's DeRozan. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
Magic coming right back at Jokic.
So, Tim, when you played, you were one of the league's best sharpshooters. Did you ever look around?
Yeah, I covered the fact that he's two of the greatest
guys you watch
pace
the ball
centers in NBA history.
No question.
In the description area, guys. So make sure you have a read of that.
Other guys as I made
These
my
two
way
dudes
through
are
college
unbelievable.
and
Jokic
eventually
and Magic,
became a
man.
pro, and even when I was in the league, I would study other players to pick up things on their footwork and how to get my release a little bit quicker.
Give me one player that you really studied hard.
Well, there's no question Del Curry was a guy I watched because he needed very little time to get that shot off, coming off of his screen. And unfortunately, several times I got there late against him and learned my lesson.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks. Well, a lot of French players are coming into the league, and Rudy Gobert said it's amazing. The first ones, like Tony Parker and Boris Diaw, they've paved the way. Now, French kids aren't scared to dream about the NBA. They have role models that they can look up to and try to follow. Back to you.
Merci. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Las Vegas.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
And the relentless pace has really taken a toll on the opposition.
That one is off. And he's good on the second. The Nuggets trail by 13. Outside Gordon. Murray, the pass to Watson. Shoots over Washington. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. DeRozan's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Just a solid performance on the interior.
Showtime!
Been off the charts.
What a play!
And the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular.
Man, that bounce pass by Magic Johnson would set it up. But that bounce pass. Well, first off, the rebound battle between him and Jokic. They went to Jokic here. Jokic went for a tip jam. Couldn't quite get it. Ah, man, I'm trying to get a good angle for you guys here. He went for a tip jam off that miss. Couldn't get it. Get it out to Magic. God, this replay mechanism is so wonk. It's horrible for trying to capture the. There we go. It's horrible for trying to capture a replay, man. Oh my goodness. It's like he just sandwiched the ball over his head. Like he just went about 12 more notches higher. Murray couldn't get up with him, man. It just got right on his head.
Spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now here's Murray. From deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Murray's got 6.
And there's the smooth jumper for Murray. That is always a weapon.
Here's Fear. Ivy, no one around him. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 8 rebounds in this game. Pass to Murray. Now Gordon. From deep, Jokic. And it's Johnson with the rebound.
It's close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Down low. Here's Ivy. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Hardaway, no good.
And he can't let that get to him. He should have made it, but he's got to focus on the next one. And when the defense retreats to the paint in transition, there is going to be an opening at the three-point line.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Pass to Hardaway. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
Hardaway against Johnson. Outside DeRozan. And again, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg,
that time
the ball well,
we noticed that DeRozan was being guarded on the cross switch. See, Magic playing center. that frees up DeRozan off ball on Jokic to move, and he can't compete with his foot speed. And you saw the results.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Magic Johnson picks one up.
And what I like about Murray is how he just goes at you. He doesn't hold back on either end and uses his motor to wear you down.
And he knocks down the first one. On the Nuggets with some changes. Johnson, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. Christian Brown comes in for Peyton Watson. And Delano Banton's subbed in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And he can't hit the second.
And what you love about Murray, you can count on him when the game is on the line. He's one of the most confident players in our league.
Jokic with it, now guarded by DeRozan. Johnson, the pass to Jokic. The shot misses. Nice D from DeRozan. Las Vegas leading by 14. Chance now to check out the NBA's most efficient scorers. Look at Johnson, fourth in the league and as consistent as they come.
And just so reliable offensively. It's one thing to find good looks, but you've got to finish when you get them, and he does at a fantastic rate.
That's good from DeRozan. And the Nuggets making a change here. DeMar DeRozan hits them both.
And after not getting to the line in the first half, he has changed his mentality. He's being much more aggressive.
Pass to Tyson. Here's Banton. Now Brown. The three. And the three ball is good. Brown's got 8.
And the shot selection has been great, but the volume isn't where it needs to be.
Pass to Fear. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. 10 points for Jeremiah Fear.
Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is a big reason why they have the lead.
Najee, no good.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Asar Thompson, he's checked in for Las Vegas. And Denver also making a switch. Holmes checked in to the inside. Brown, the pass to Najee. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
And another assist for him. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
The Nuggets trail by 15. Manton, the pass to Johnson. 56 seconds left in the third quarter. After Najee. Denver passing it around. Brown drills the three-pointer. He's got 11.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Johnson outside. Thompson, a screen on Brown. Bobbed up there for Thompson. Ivy kicks to Johnson. Launches a 3. Pierce's shot is off. The Nuggets trail by 12. Johnson with it. Three-pointer. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Las Vegas, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The Nuggets shooting in this game, 45%. So on the floor for Denver, they've got Christian Brown. He's out there with Cameron Johnson. It's Najee in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now, here's Johnson. Pass to Murray. Kicks it out to Johnson. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Ivy. Las Vegas leading by 12. Here's Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
And here is Murray. Here's Najee. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Thompson. Goes up. And he slams it down right on top of Cameron Johnson.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Here's Fears. Thompson up top. Out to the right wing. The 11-footer. Fears' shot is off. Out to Thompson. Second shot opportunity. And Fears has it in the corner. And it's off from three-point range. And Murray's got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. Trailing by 13. The 3 is good, and he got fouled in the act of shooting. This could turn into a 4-point play.
Wow, 4-point play potential.
Shot there, the three-pointer.
New ball game with that shot. They're right back in it.
The defensive play.
He hits this, it'll be a 9-point game with 10 minutes to go. Ton of time. Hell of a shot.
It's Las Vegas now. Pass to Thompson. This quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Ivy with the bucket.
Oh, how about the quick thinking by Ivy? I love when he goes right at it with the shot.
Here's Banton. Najee passes to Murray. There's a good screen. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Washington. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Cam Johnson picks one up.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
At the line for 2, P.J. Washington.
And the first one at the line is good. And Las Vegas making a change here. Lively's checked in. Jokic, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Washington hits them both. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Murray kicks to Jokic. Back to Murray. Over Fears. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And they can't be happy they fouled Murray there in the act. Jamal is lights out at the line.
2 shots.
The first one falls. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Las Vegas leading by 12. Now Fears. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Las Vegas again missing. Denver's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen.
Oh, Jokic with attitude there. Love it.
Las Vegas, they've gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. Pass to Ivy. Here's Spears. No good on the triple.
Oh, he is off from deep. Maybe it's time to look for another option.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. It's rebounded by Las Vegas.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now, here's Washington. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries it from 19. Here's Lively. And finished off by Lively.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Leaving some skin on the floor. Those are pure hustle points.
Here's Banton after the basket by Las Vegas. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And timeout called by Willie Green. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Magic Johnson, he checked in for Fear. The Nuggets also changing it up. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Christian Brown. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Delano Banton. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Hey, guys. Well, Willie Green had some advice for the team over that last break. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
Allie, thank you so much. Now here's Thompson after Magic Johnson's miss. Ivy dishes to Johnson. Over Murray. And the shot is good from Johnson. And Las Vegas leads by 14.
As a playmaker, Ivy has an interesting upside. If he continues to develop those skills, he'd only increase his value.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to get.
Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 11 rebounds in the game. Murray against Johnson. Here's Jokic. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And sometimes Jokic overwhelms you with his size and footwork inside, which in turn forces the foul.
2 shots.
Free throw, good. Jokic.
And being such a good passer out of that 5 spot makes Jokic a triple-double machine.
Watson, he's checked in for Johnson. And Jokic drops them both.
A big man with a nice shooting stroke. You love to see it.
Over in the corner, Washington. Another possession, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Murray sets a screen for Hardaway. Out left to the wing. To the middle. Here's Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
A constant threat around the rim. Gordon is an agile big who just throws it down with ease.
Murray against Johnson. Got a piece of it. And he's able to get it back. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. The Nuggets trail by 11. Here's Murray. Count that one. Murray's got 4 points this quarter.
After a forgettable first half, he is turning it on now. You love to see this kind of resilience.
Out to Thompson. Ivy on the wing. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist in this one.
And if Ivy can hit that shot with consistency, it really makes him a tough cover.
Here's Murray. Oh, and he pucks it off the glass. Wow.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Well, he led his teammate and hit him in stride. You really can't do it any better than that.
Outside Gordon. Watson the screen. Gordon deciding where to go with it. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Las Vegas leading by 14. Johnson, the pass to Thompson. Over Murray, Ivy. And here is Washington. Stolen by Gordon. Now here is Hardaway. Murray, a screen on Ivy. Hardaway kicks to Jokic. Teardrop shot. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Washington's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Lively. And it goes down 2 points. And Las Vegas leads by 16.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
Now here's Murray. And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Here's what Las Vegas has got going right now. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Thompson. Trey Murphy comes in for Washington. And it's Edgecombe in for Jaden Ivey. Here's Edgecombe. Here's Johnson. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
There's the pick. Now Murray. Outside Hardaway. Takes the 3. DeRozan pulls it down.
Well, I think at this point the whole team is pressing, but he certainly looks frustrated.
And another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
And we've got a timeout from David Allen.
Magic Johnson, man. I don't know what else to say, man.
And right now. It's time now to present our player of the game, Magic Johnson.
And as good a point guard play as you'll see. He's controlled the game with his passing skills. And as good as he's been as a distributor, the only job his teammates need to worry about is getting open.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. The Nuggets trail by 21. Jokic with it. Hardaway is screen on Lively. And here's Jokic. Shoots over Lively. Bank shot. No good.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
Now here's DeRozan. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
So determined is DeRozan as he has piled up a ton of points in this league.
We've got 1:55 left in the 4th quarter. Outside Hardaway. They could use a bucket. Watson's shot is good. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Las Vegas. Officiating is always a hot topic among fans, Greg. That's never going to go away. And some people think the game is...
What a pass!
Be careful.
Oh, my God. How do you get that pass in there, though, man? Oh my God, he was just dribbling. I was waiting for DeRozan to cut on that back screen by Lolly, but they had 3 dudes and Magic just hooked past it like, oh my goodness. Just hooked past it. Man, he got it right there. I know he got fouled, but man, what a pass. Let's zoom in to that angle so I can see it from that point of view. This is what DeRozan sees. Man. Do I see him? He got it right past Aaron Gordon. Like, whoom. See if I can zoom in on Aaron Gordon's face here. Aaron Gordon's face is like, man. It just. And it's like he got frustrated, just gave in, just fuck it, I'm fouling you hard as hell. That's lightweight or flagrant, to be honest. That's a flagrant foul right there. He didn't even go for the ball, really. See, look at that. He went straight for the man. Look at that. That's straight for the man. Went right. Look at that. He ain't going for the ball at that point. He just bam right on his head. It's a flagrant.
We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And that free throw good from DeRozan. So for Las Vegas, Washington's checked in for Trey Murphy. Jaden Ivey comes in for Edgecombe. And Fears is subbed in for Magic Johnson. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Denver's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the 4th and been successful 3 times.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Las Vegas.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Magic Johnson.
Well, when you notch a triple-double, you affect the game in every way. Just a great game for him tonight.
And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. Pass to Lively. Back to DeRozan. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, any thought
The
of
give and go.
losing this game has been put to bed.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
And he comes up with the deuce. Jokic has got 32 points.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's too little, too late at this point, but at least they have something to build on going forward.
Here's Fears. Pass to Ivy. Now Lively. Here's Fears. Fires the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
So we see Las Vegas taking the W here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not
looking like Showtime getting it going. That's 9 games in a row. That was a good performance team-wise.
And our reporter, Allie LaForce. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Magic Johnson.
Well, man, Showtime looked really good tonight, boy. 37 fast break points. Yikes. 68 points in the paint. 22nd chance points. Ouch. Man, they got it in tonight, man. They got it in, bro. 22nd chance points, and you got 37 fast break. That's hard to do, man. Usually when you get in your fast break game going, you really ain't, you know what I'm saying, you ain't really spending too much time in the half court. For you to get second chance points like that and get fast break points like that, that's insane. That 39 team assists, 15 offensive rebounds to 40 defensive rebounds to 27. Man, that's mostly, I would think, Magic and Lively had something to do with that. And 28 points. 28 point was the biggest lead. However, the game was close throughout. It just they pulled away late. First quarter was a 2-point deficit. Actually, Denver was in control early. They were in control early. Second quarter, Showtime comes back, 55% for that quarter. Third quarter, fairly close there, but in the fourth quarter, it was all Showtime. A 40-point, dropped a 40 burger on them in the fourth quarter, yo. A 40 burger. Yikes. It was all she wrote. They couldn't keep up with him. Magic got these boys playing like hot sauce right now, man. And you know what I love about it is this brother, 16 points, 10 rebounds, 22 assists, only 1 turnover, only took 11 shots and completely dominated the game. Only 11 shots. You know, man, like him, Magic, Bird, maybe to a certain extent LeBron James in his heyday. I would say with his second stint with Cleveland, I'm about the only 3 dudes I can think of. Maybe Bill Russell. Let me think of somebody else. Possibly. No, I can't even put him on that level. Nope. Them about the only 4 guys I can think that can control the game and dominate the game, only take 11 shots. I would say LeBron, Bill Russell, Magic, and Bird. Just take 11 shots, and you decide basically who wins the game. It's crazy. Got Lamar DeRozan looking like he James Worthy out here, man. 29 points, 11 for 18. Most of all his shots was wide open because he was coming off catching and shooting from mid-range and getting some fast break buckets. Murphy looking good, 5 for 7, went 2 for 3 from downtown. Ivy looking like a boss, 14 points, went 5 for 14, but he went 4 at 5. I say boss because he went 4 for 8 from downtown. That's why I say boss. That's amazing. 50% from downtown. Fears comes in, goes 3 for 7. Lively doing the work. He had 11 rebounds. Let's see how many offensive rebounds he had. He had 2 offensive rebounds. Yeah, they pretty much game rebound. Nobody had the bulk of the offensive rebounds. How about Thompson did. He had 3 offensive rebounds. He's a 2-guard playing power forward off the bench. Mogbo came in with offensive rebound and Missy. Let's take a look here at Jokic. So Jokic had a great game, I thought. Jokic played pretty good. He had 4, although he had the 4 turnovers. He shot 28, took 28 field goals to make 32 points, 11 boards, and 6 assists. Didn't get going from 3-point time tonight, but he did have 7 offensive rebounds tonight, man. Yeah, he was, yeah. He had 11 rebounds and 7 of them were offensive. That's getting, yeah, that's like Moses Malone numbers right there, bro. 32 points. Aaron Gordon doing his thing. Let's go ahead and let's take a look here at some of the highlights here, guys. We'll start with Jokic. I would love to see Jokic. I wish Jokic could play back in the 90s, man. Cause I don't think the competition today, he ain't really being tested the way he could be tested, like from a center position. Because the centers today, they know. I mean, you take out Wembanyama, who else do you really have to say I can really go against him? From a low post perspective, maybe Embiid, but Embiid's hurt. I mean, Embiid's he's up there now with injuries. But there really is no true dominant low post player in the game like a Patrick Ewing or Olajuwon or Shaquille O'Neal or David Robinson or even someone like Ralph Sampson. I would like to see him go against them kind of centers because the centers today are pretty much they're stop and pop, rim run. You don't have a lot of centers that call for the ball in the low block and go to work one-on-one. That's what I want to see Jokic go against. I want to see Jokic go against guys like that. And we don't have that in the NBA anymore because those skill sets are being phased out. Unfortunately. Let's go ahead and take a look here at DeRozan. Man, that hook pass, that Magic Johnson hook pass is lethal. That thing covers so much, man. It's like you can just create another angle. That's nice. Create another angle with that pass. There it is again. And DeRozan was sick with the mid-ranger tonight, man. Catch and shoot from mid-range, bam. Caught him one again, inside cut. All right, and the Magic, man. Magic. Little touch pass. Little block there. No, behind the back, crossed him. Dang. Oh my goodness. Man. It's funny how all these legends play distinctly different. They're not just great, but they all play distinctly different. Like, they may be great, but they can only do it, like, they all get it done based on their specific skill sets. They're all 99 overall, but they totally play different. Like, they can't do the other things the other guys can do. You know what I mean? And that's what I like about this series. You really get to see the differentiating styles on the players. With that being said, guys, let's go ahead and move this along as Team Showtime takes their winning streak to 9 games in a row. Oops, sorry about that, guys. There we go. They take their win streak to 9 games in a row and now have the #1 record in the Western Conference at 21-4 with a 9 in a row win streak. And Team Diesel now underneath them. Shaquille O'Neal now falls. Well, they didn't fall. They just overtook them. But it don't stop short because the next game coming up, I do so believe, will be Team Diesel going on the road here to Atlanta to play. And they'll be coming off that loss that they just took. Now, they should. Now, if you remember, Team Diesel had a loss against the New York Knicks just a couple nights ago where they were up by 15 or 17 points in the fourth quarter, and the Knicks came roaring back in the fourth, the forced overtime. Look at that fourth quarter, guys. The Knicks scored 38 points in the fourth quarter to force overtime and shock Team Diesel and break their winning streak. With Jalen Brunson putting up, it was an unbelievable game. Jalen Brunson and Shaquille O'Neal duel. Brunson had 41 points. Shaq had 44, 19, and 9. Like, Diesel had that. They had the game wrapped up for all intents and purposes in the fourth quarter. Then New York just, man, they just could not be stopped. And in the overtime, and they did a good job of collapsing on Shaquille O'Neal and taking away his post-up entry passes and his post-up attempts to score, and that's what really kind of took it away. As a matter of fact, I think how many right here, Dennis Schroeder had 4 turnovers right here, and Porter had some turnovers here. Most of that took place in the second half of the game. But be that as it may, they'll be taking on the Hawks here, and they'll have a chance to go ahead and get that win back and get back their position for the #1 seed. They should have it right now had it not been for that loss. But as you can see, they just lost their winning streak is at lost 1 game. They're 7-2 on the road. They're 13-2 at home. They're one of the better home teams in this series thus far. I think the only team that hasn't lost a game at home might be Team Chamberlain. I'm not sure. Let's take a look at Team Chamberlain. I think Team Chamberlain's undefeated at home. Nope, they lost. They lost only 1 game at home. I think they lost only 1 game at home, and I think that was to Olajuwon. Yep, Olajuwon. Team Dream came in there and gave them that was their last game played. And the next time we'll see Team Chamberlain, guys, remember the rematch with Team Jordan. That will be coming up later. It's coming up. Team Jordan and Olajuwon will rematch from their classic from a couple of weeks ago. That will be a huge, 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 huge game, as you can see here in the standings. As you see where the Globetrotters are at 20-2, and Team Jordan sitting here at the 3rd seed at 20-4, 1 game behind, along with the Bad Boys. And don't forget about Team Larry Bird, the hottest. I keep saying that because they are the hottest team in the NBA. Let's go ahead and put them on there. The hottest team in the NBA, as they have won a resounding 14 games in a row to get back in this thing after starting the season off abysmally. At one point, they were 6-5, guys. They haven't lost since. They got to 6-5 and were threatening to be 50% on the season. From that point on, they ain't lost a game. That's crazy. They ain't lost a game, yo. They ain't lost a game in over a month. So yeah, they just been, and right now they playing the best basketball of any team in the Legends season, in my opinion. As we go back and we watch the game film. But with that being said, guys, the next game coming up for you guys, we'll get that set up, will be Team Diesel going on the road to play against Trae Young and his boys there in Atlanta. I know Trae Young plays with Washington, but this season was started before the trades and everything, so I'm letting Trae Young stay here in this season because it's just interesting. Plus, the Washington Wizards aren't here in my work. I had to get rid of them to make room for legend teams. So Trae Young in this world is still with Atlanta Hawks. But with that being said, guys, yeah, I will see you for that game coming up here shortly. I'll have it for you within the next 10 to 15 minutes as Team Diesel goes on the road to try to recapture its #1 seed spot in the Western Conference here in the NBA Legends in the Modern Era Ultimate Season Showdown. Spectacular season as we continue this coverage. As we have 10 legends taken from their prime years, the best years they ever had in the NBA, and we put them in the Modern Era to see how they would fare with new teammates put around them with certain rules and certain situations that have been articulated. That it's all articulated for you guys in the description area on the playlist on my channel if you want to know more about it. And with that, I will say goodbye, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.